But Bar Greens have it yet. This is about $60.
Yeah.
I think so. The thing to remember about these is as they get older, this sticks together. That's not the case. So the more the grease gets kind of gummed up, you can actually get your turntable will actually stick. So you'll think it's one unit. You'll start carrying it like this, and the bottom will fall out and get you in the toe. Kill your cat or something. But this is what you want. If you're gonna ice cakes at home, just go ahead and drop the 60. You'll never have to buy another one. Mine's like 20 years old. So what I did is when the kids were small, I made mouse ears and put them on it, spun them around, and called it Disneyland. And then one year I was going around the Christmas tree trying to put the lights on, and finally I put the whole tree on the thing in the living room, and then I just spun the Christmas tree apart. Okay. So always remember that from the bottom. Okay. I found, I used to always mention it, and I'll just tell you this because I don't know if I'm up for the noise. Then I found that people were still forgetting. So I used to take one that was kind of stuck and hold it up in the front like that until the bottom hit the table. And everybody kind of got the message. But you get the message, right? And this is heavy. If you're not familiar, it's pretty heavy. It'll knock somebody. And when you do pick one, you always want to make sure it spins. If it doesn't spin, then it needs to be oiled. Whatever, we can do that. I have oil for that. Okay. You can't make a round cake on a bad wheel. It's like trying to make new pottery. One that's wobbling, whatever, or doesn't turn. Okay, so with the pastry bags, we'll put our tips in, and I'll show you this when we pipe the first item too. And I usually just stuff the end in so it doesn't leak, and then you pull it back over your hand, and then go ahead and load. Okay. One of the great things to do if you need an extra set of hands is to put this over a measure. Like a half-gallon measure. Okay. Always fill pastry bags only half full. That's your rule of thumb. You fill them all the way up, they leak all over the place. Then you close it up, and what you want to do is you always take a plastic, not a metal, but a plastic paper, and you push all the material up for it. This way you can buy 1,000 orders of mashed potatoes and not have it all over you. Okay. So go ahead and pipe. Scrape it back, load it, keep going. Bags. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the disposable because they always get holes and be a little slippery sometimes to hold. So I have some new ones of these. This is one of them. What I usually do is when we first do some piping next week, I will give you guys all a brand new disposable to pipe. And then you can piping. And then you can have it. Okay. Keep it in washing, keep it in your bag. Make sure it airs out first. That's why I don't really want to have require you to bring bags. Because then if someone doesn't put it away, it's not completely dry. Okay. So we can take care of it. Okay. Turntable, we covered the baker's sieve or tammy. Over the oven, right? Wire whip. And then when it comes to the thermometers, there's a variety there, but really everybody's now pretty much using the digital. This is kind of prehistoric. I used to have one of those sugar thermometers, the glass one, I think, 53. It cracked up. It was very expensive. So you don't necessarily. They don't read temperatures differently. They just kind of mark it a chocolate or they mark it a sugar with the temperatures that are needed. So any of those temperatures needed for chocolate or sugar can be read with the simple digital clock. Your chocolate temperatures are always low. Temper the chocolate about 180, 120, so I use it around 88. And of course sugar is up around 320. Okay, so let's see what else I have on here that we need to know. This is called the cake marker. Cake or pie marker is fine. Okay, so this one is in 10. The way this always works when you use these markers is if you look on the handle, the number is there. Or if you want to start counting the wedges, you can do that too. So you get, the challenge comes is when you have a double-sided, like this. So this will mark both. So again, whatever number you're looking at, as it's going, that's what you're marking under here. So this is 14, so this is 14. So if I flip it over, this says 18, so this is 18. That's what you do. Make sure you eyeball the center of the item, and then it's not a cutter, okay? Not a cutter. Just tap it to make an impression to come to that. Okay. So wheels. Oh. Here's another one. I'm gonna really try to help you out. Okay, what is it? Okay, what is a better way to describe it? If you told someone go get me a scoop, would they bring you this? What is the most important thing about this? Okay, so what about the number? What is the number represent?
You feel like a
Size. Correct. Okay, but it's how many scoops in a
per
quart?
quart.
Yeah. So if you have to order ice cream, it's very easy. If you have to order ice cream or a sorbet, and you know what scoop you want to use, then you can say, okay, I'm going to get, this is a 40, so I get 40 of these out of the quart. Okay. Then you can decide how much to order. Okay, first flat. So, the most important thing to put when you identify this, helping you, is to call it a portion scoop. Not a rice scoop, not ice cream scoop, it's not just a scooper, it's not a scoop. It's a portion scoop. It's designed to portion. It's real critical. So if you're using it to portion cookies, then yes, it should be a flat scoop because you're trying to make a certain amount of proportion. Your scoopy rice, I wouldn't make a flat scoop. So the higher the number, the smaller the size. So this one here is a number 10. And it depends. Yeah, some of them have it on the inside of the here. Some of them have it here. Some of them have it here. It really depends.
Is there a particular brand?
I'm sorry?
Is there a particular brand?